Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Just a Mom. I am Megan, and today, on Tasty Tuesday, we are going to make a pumpkin coffee cake with a cinnamon crumb topping to go up on top. This is a great fall recipe. It's really good with just a cup of coffee for breakfast. So, I have all of our ingredients here. This is 3 eggs I'm going to scramble up and put in our pumpkin. My pumpkin looks a little different because it's homemade pumpkin, puree. Last year I grew, I think, 2 pumpkin patches that were sweet pumpkins, and I would put them in my crock pot after they got so big and were ready to be picked. I'd pick them, I'd cut them, take the seeds out, and put them in my crock pot with like brown sugar, nutmeg, ginger, cinnamon sticks, all that, and let it cook, and then it would simmer down. So they're not as creamy, that's more, but I taste better than store-bought, definitely, in pumpkin pie. And then I have a spice cake right here. So we're going to mix the eggs up into the pumpkin, and then mix it up into the spice cake. And then in here I have a half a cup of flour and 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar, a tablespoon of cinnamon, and half a tablespoon of nutmeg. And I'm going to melt some butter, pour that over, and make a crumble that'll go up on top. So let's get started. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to scramble the eggs before I put them in the pumpkin, just to make it a little bit easier. Oh, and this is 16 ounces of pumpkin, and then 3 eggs. Now we're going to pour it in, the pumpkin, into this one, the cake mix. It's just Betty Crocker spice cake. I got our dish that we're going to put it in. Our baking, it's a Purex 9x13. It's a cake pan, basically, the last one. Make sure you spray it. Sometimes you don't get it all the way mixed up, so you just mix it up in the dish. No shame in that. Okay, now I'm going to move this to the side. I have my flour, brown sugar, cinnamon, and nutmeg. It's half a cup of flour, 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar. And I'm going to start with 1/4 of a cup of melted butter and go from there. I might need a little bit more, I might not. But it's better to have less and add more than to have too much and have to add more of the other stuff. Plus I want it nice and crumbly. Oops, don't want to lose that good stuff. Morning, Holly. Guess what I'm making, sweetheart? I am making a pumpkin coffee cake with a cinnamon sugar crumb on top. Don't take the tablet from her. So you know, if it crumbs together and like crumbs, it's perfect. This is falling all out of the container, but it looks really good. So I am just gonna crumble this all up on top. This will cook and it'll brown and it will look amazing when it's done. And it will taste so good. Make sure you get all the pieces. If you drop any, fill that all up. That looks amazing. Now, as soon as my oven is done preheating, I will bake it at 350. I'll bake it at 350 for 30 minutes. And when it comes out, I will show you guys the final product. Crumb cake's out. It's cooled a little bit, but it looks delicious. It baked for 35 minutes at 350 degrees. So now I'm just going to slice. My kids want to eat a piece, so they're going to eat a piece, and I might try a bite off of it. Look how good that looks. You can tell it's super moist. How's it taste? That is good. It'll definitely be good with a cup of coffee. Remember to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and a comment. And I will see you guys next week for Tasty Tuesday. Thanks for watching. Bye.